Hello everyone, welcome back to Duel of the Takes. Today we are doing an episode where we are guessing Alden's top 20 favorite movies of all time. Alden, this is going to be a very you-heavy episode, so do you have any notes for us? Anything you're excited? How was it like formulating this list?
I'm glad I rewatched a lot of things, and I'm glad I watched a few of these for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna put all of these movies into a randomizer and then put them in chat.
If I go by Duel of the Takes lore, there should be like 8 Christopher Nolan movies in his top 10.
Oh damn, there's the list.
Oh my god.
There's 42. I almost, as a gag, was thinking about adding the rest of Christopher Nolan's filmography. I think I only have 2 on here.
I don't know if Alden's seen some of these.
There should be 42 right there.
Is the movie 42 on this list?
No, sorry, I'm racist.
Also, where's draft day? That's now tradition for this, that draft day's in the pool.
Oh, here, I'll edit this message.
Man, we just had that Field of Dreams game. I'm excited for the draft day game the NFL will do in 20 years.
All right, here it is. Alden's list of 42 movies. 20 of these are his top 20 favorite movies of all time. Drive, Lilo and Stitch, Ford vs. Ferrari, From Up on Poppy Hill, Parasite, Norbit, Okja, A Cure for Wellness, Short Term 12, Suspiria, the 2018 remake, Baby Driver, Mad Max Fury Road, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Scott Pilgrim, Submarine, Herbie Fully Loaded, Judas and the Black Messiah, Scooby Doo 2, The Hunt for the Wilder People, Suspiria, Cat in the Hat, Interstellar, Ghost in the Shell, Dunkirk, The Beach Bum, Blade Runner 2049, The Lego Movie, Fargo, Kill Bill, Legend, Tokyo Drift, The SpongeBob Movie, The Dark Knight, Jackie Brown, Thank You for Smoking, A Ghost Story, Lion King 1.5, Ex Machina, Shrek 2, Grave of the Fireflies, Doctor Strangelove, Sorry to Bother You, and Draft Day. All right, Josh, we got a lot of work ahead of us. Alden, and can you give us our first hint for number 20?
Okay. This might be a giveaway, but I feel like this movie is a representation of my concept of time right now, or the lack thereof.
Is Memento on this list?
I don't feel drunk.
Concept of time.
I mean, I feel like this past year and a half has messed up everyone's sense of time, especially Alden's. So yeah, this is pretty difficult. There's a couple movies on here that I think, might work. Whether it be like the editing techniques or whatever, of Beach Bum, like that could work. Short Term 12, there's kind of like this like sense of like longing and wishing to do more. I can get behind this.
Alden's also been traveling a lot, so I'm trying to look for something for that too.
Traveling has helped my concept of time.
Yeah, it might be Beach Bum.
I was thinking that too. I think I'm going with my gut and saying the Beach Bum. That was the first thing I thought of when Alden said that hint.
I feel like I think I'm gonna go with my gut and say Short Term 12. I don't know. I know Alden really likes that movie, but if he rewatched a lot of them for this ranking, I don't think it's gonna be in like his top 10, top 15. So I think number 20 right here being Short Term 12 makes a lot of sense.
Good thing Brie Larson doesn't care about his opinion.
All right, Alden. Did I get it right? Did Josh get it right? Who got it right?
No, actually, my 20 is A Ghost Story.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that movie definitely fucks with my sense of time, too. Yeah, I totally get that. Good choice.
Whoa, I didn't think A Ghost Story would be on your list. Damn.
I've been saying since the first time I've watched it that I needed to rewatch it, and it was not part of my rewatching this last week. So I think that might be why it's this low on my list, but I love that movie.
Yeah, Ghost Story rocks. We used to say at the end of every episode on our YouTube, watch A Ghost Story. So if you haven't seen it, join Alden and watch A Ghost Story. Fantastic film.
This will not help you, but there is a helicopter in it.
All right, I think there's quite a few movies with helicopters on this list, Josh.
You can ask, and if I remember seeing one in the movies, I'll answer yes or no. It might not be an accurate answer, but I know which movie I'm talking about, so I'll at least say yes for that one.
All right, can I ask a question about the use of the helicopter in the movie?
Yes.
Is it like a plot point or like a major set piece in the context of the movie?
It is kind of a memorable piece.
Is there a helicopter in... Oh, because I know Nate likes this movie a lot. Judas and the Black Messiah.
No, we don't see a helicopter in that movie. There might be like the sound effects of one, but it's not like ever seen.
I don't remember one.
Well, if Nate doesn't remember, then we're fine.
Yeah, he did just rewatch that one.
Yeah, I rewatched that movie like 3 days ago. It fucking rocks. Super holds up. If you guys have HBO Max, watch Judas and the Black Messiah. Seriously, one of the best movies of like last year. Probably one of the best movies ever about the Black Panther Party or the Rainbow Coalition. Fucking masterpiece.
I actually know mine too. I wonder if we just thought of the same movie.
I mean, unless you're thinking of Ghost in the Shell, probably not.
Oh, then never mind. I've really seen this one.
All right, well, I'm locking in Ghost in the Shell. What do you think it is, Josh?
My first take ever on Duel of the Takes, Ex Machina.
Oh my god, Josh.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, he got it.
Nice. When he said kinda, I'm like, well, the endings, I guess, like...
Yeah, you've got like, it's not really the intro, but right at the end of the intro to the movie, you've got the helicopter, and then you've got it at the end.
So, I didn't realize Ex Machina would even be on this list, Alden. I just thought you put, like, Ex Machina and a ghost story here to bait me and Nate, because Ex Machina is one of my favorites, and a ghost story is one of both of our favorites.
So, not this whole list of 40, well, now 43, including draft day, but most of this list, I was just kind of building post 20, and then I was going to sort them out once I had 40. I expected probably 5 of these to definitely be on the list, and then others could get shuffled around, moved out. So I do like that movie a lot, but not too much. It's only at 19.
I think it's interesting because I feel like I like that movie a lot more than everybody here, but I don't think it's in my top 20 of all time.
Yeah, it like might be in my top 250 favorite movies of all time. Top 20 seems a little high.
We got a long way to go. We usually do a top 10. I'm not confident at all.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like I know maybe the top like 4 or 5, but top 20, we got a long way to go. Alden, you want to hit us with the next hint?
This made me appreciate the color yellow a little bit more. I think this one's a pretty heavy-handed hint, but we'll see.
This could also be racist if I say something wrong here.
Yes, it very much could be.
I thought of the Lego movie.
I mean, yeah, the Lego minifigures are yellow.
Yeah.
They are Lego people.
I feel like if there was a Wes Anderson movie on the list, it would be right here. He's always using those soft yellows, those pastel colors. I feel like I'd appreciate a color a little more from his movies, but not a single Wes Anderson movie on here, so Alden needs to do more homework.
I'm also thinking SpongeBob.
Outside the top 10? I mean, this is Alden we're talking about.
Blade Runner has more orange than yellow, I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Kill Bill right now. I feel like they use that color a lot in that movie with like her jumpsuit. You also got the pussy wagon. There's a lot of yellow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if Alden has even seen Kill Bill, and this might be just throwing me off. Have you seen Kill Bill, Alden?
Bro, that's cheating.
I have seen Kill Bill.
Why can't I ask you that?
This is public knowledge. It's in the episode. The only one I haven't seen is Jackie Brown.
Oh, okay.
Which is also on this list.
Shit.
If I remember correctly, Kill Bill was high on his list.
So was Jackie Brown.
I think his number 1 was Pulp Fiction, which isn't even on here. But I know Alden doesn't go by his own logic, so Kill Bill could definitely be on this list.
My logic for every week's lists are totally different.
I'm gonna agree and go with Kill Bill also.
Damn, Josh, copying off me already?
Well, you both have home runs.
Yo,
yeah, you fucking copied, bro.
I knew it was a bit heavy-handed. I just didn't know if you guys would like.
I truthfully almost said SpongeBob at the end.
Yeah, no, I was like, nobody has said SpongeBob.
Nah, that shit's like top 5.
Maybe.
All right, what's the next one Josh can copy off me for?
I don't have one written down for this. I'm trying to think. This one's gonna be about food. You kind of would have to have watched this recently to know.
Ratatouille.
White rice porridge.
White rice porridge?
Yep.
Like rice pouring in something?
No, porridge is in the food. Like Goldilocks. There's porridge and 3 different temperature porridges.
There's some porridge in this house. There's some porridge in this house. I said certified porridge. 7 porridges a week. Got that wet ass porridge. Make that.
Oh.
Oh no, I think my mom just sent me the Star Wars house.
Oh, the one on like Zillow Gone Wild, the new Duel of the Take studio.
She did.
So your mom's text message said, "Hey Alden, hope you're doing well. I bought you the Star Wars mansion for your new Duel of the Take studio. Oh, by the way, your little brother has COVID-19.
Oh man, we won't know for 24 to 48 hours.
All jokes aside, thoughts and prayers for Alden's little brother, everybody.
Who has been previously hospitalized due to lung issues.
Oh, shit. Well, on the same topic of child endangerment, I'm thinking here it's Grave of the Fireflies is where I'm leaning.
Okay.
What is that movie?
It's one of the earlier Studio Ghibli movies.
Yeah, it's
a lot different than most of their work. There's not really like a fantasy element. It takes place in Japan, like right before America decided to be a dickhead and drop an atomic bomb on them. And you follow the 2 main characters of these like really poor, displaced, like orphan children.
Is that the only Studio Ghibli movie on here?
I just skimmed the whole list.
Yeah, I mean, hot take. I think it's Ghibli's best film, but I know there's a lot of other people that like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro.
I think Spirited Away is definitely the like most accepted as the best.
Can't really compare it to anything else on here, so I don't want to do this 2 rounds in a row, but I think I'm gonna have to agree with you, Nate.
No way, you're stealing from me again, Josh. What the fuck?
Maybe my hints are too good?
Hell yeah, Grave of the Fireflies, represent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
If Spirited Away was on there, I would have just guessed Spirited Away.
Spirited Away has a lot of good food.
Yeah, I'd say that Spirited Away is like the Ratatouille of like good movies.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, well, this is not starting off as I thought it would. We got a Ghost Story at number 20, Ex Machina 19, 18 is Kill Bill, 17 Grave of the Fireflies. Alden, what is our hint for number 16?
I spent 20 minutes trying to figure out a hint for the next one.
Oh boy.
No, hold on. I didn't say I got one.
I mean, I guess we don't need a hint.
I mean, this is the Alden-led episode.
True.
It's what he does best.
Well, I have like something I want to say, but I do think it's a dead giveaway. I'm just gonna say there's a lot going on with sound, which definitely is I don't know. I think that works.
Damn, I mean, there's a lot of movies on here with like a distinct kind of sound to them, whether it be like any of the Nolan movies that are on here. I mean, yeah, and even with those, Hans Zimmer's score, it could be a Blade Runner. Man, this one's tough.
This seems too low, but I think it's Dunkirk. Even Blade Runner 2049. I don't know, the way Alden said it was obvious. I think I'm going with Dunkirk. I feel like I'm saying it too soon, but I'm locking in Dunkirk.
I guess to add on to like that, or I guess to clarify, my hint...
What? You're clarifying now that I locked in a hint?
No, you can unlock it. I don't care. I said it was a dead giveaway with my previous hint. I boiled this one down as far as I could. So this is not like a giveaway. I mean, you guys have said like 5 or 6 movies already.
Fuck. I don't know if I should unlock it.
Well, I'm going to guess the one that was the first one to come to mind that I haven't said yet. I think it's Baby Driver, because if I think there's any element of that film that's the standout, it's definitely the sound. I mean, the whole movie's edited around the soundtrack. The main character has an issue hearing sounds due to tinnitus. It just makes sense. It's definitely Baby Driver.
I mean, if the sound isn't what you love the most about Dunkirk, you're kind of clowning, but anyway.
Well, I think what Tarantino said he liked the most about Dunkirk was its nonlinear storytelling and visual presentation.
Quentin Tarantino, I'm saying right now, you're clowning. I will debate Dunkirk with you.
You hear that, Quentin Tarantino? If you want to be on another podcast, just head on over to Duel of the Takes Discord server, and we'll make you a guest.
Even if I could still get a point. I know it's on the list. I'm going to stick with Dunkirk. I feel like Alden's trying to throw me off or something.
That's how I have to answer it. No, I'm comfortable with saying Baby Driver.
And that's 3 in a row for me.
I think Nate and I are tied.
But Josh, you are right. The sound in Dunkirk is one of my favorite things about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the main favorite thing about it.
Yeah.
Sweet. So what's the hint for number 15, Burger King foot lettuce pick?
I think that this is better when you're not sober.
Oh, so like every movie on this list. I feel like the first thing coming to my mind is like Shrek 2.
I think we can't guess Shrek 2 yet. That's a potential number 1.
Damn, so does that make it Herbie Fully Loaded here?
That's gonna be a future commentary track.
The movie that's standing out to me the most right now is like The Cat in the Hat, because like I'd rather watch that movie like drunk or like high and like not sober, but it's a lot of fun. Like it's a funny movie.
I was also thinking Scooby Doo 2.
True. Same kind of energy for the most part.
Especially the second one, because the second one's so much more fast-paced than the first one.
Yeah, but the first
one's better. I agree.
It's definitely way more of like a stoner movie for sure.
The movie I want to say, I feel like it's a little too soon, but we're also in the top 15. Scooby Doo 2. I'm going to go with Scooby Doo 2. I'm not going to say that other movie I was thinking.
My number 15 movie is The Beach Bum.
Whoa. Damn.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
I got my point.
Damn it. All right, Alden, what's the hint for number 14?
I guess it's how I would think a child's mind would process extreme trauma.
Okay, well, we already got Grave of the Fireflies eliminated, so...
No. How it would process it, not the events.
What's Short Torn 12 about? Alden has literally talked about it since the day I've known him, but I still haven't seen it.
That's fine. It's like,
Short Term 12 is about, like, at the end of Perks of Being a Wallflower, when, like, he goes to that, like, care facility, like, for troubled youth. It's kind of like that, and, like, there's a couple of characters that play, like, the counselors and, like, the people that are, like, actually at risk.
Yeah, a place for at-risk kids.
Oh. I kind of want to guess Perks of Being a Wallflower here the more I think about it.
Yeah, the first time I watched Perks of Being a Wallflower, I was crying, and it was a mess. Yeah, it's a good pick here, Josh. I might do the same.
I'm glad I didn't see it in theaters.
There's definitely some trauma in it, no doubt. And it's really all about how somebody's dealing with that trauma.
No. This is what I think a child's mind would do trying to understand extreme trauma.
All right, well, by that metric, I think I'm going to go for Hunt for the Wilder People, because I know you like Taika Waititi's work a lot, and I also think, like, it has some fantasy kind of, like, whimsical elements to a pretty cut-and-dry story about, like, you know, some sad stuff, and...
I think I'm going to agree, because I'm completely stumped.
I hope when Nate edits this episode, he can hear my cat snoring in the background.
Josh, are you just going to copy my guesses every round you don't know?
Yeah, I'm copying and pasting.
Josh, have you seen Hunt for the Wilder People?
No.
I think you'd like it. I think it's one of the stronger Taika Waititi movies so far.
Okay.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, your boy Sam Neill from Jurassic Park's in it. Puts in a pretty good performance.
Oh, nice.
But unfortunately, it's also got that annoying New Zealand kid from Deadpool 2, so it's not all great.
Russell!
No. Oh, no. So, were we right, Alden?
No, and I kind of gave a second hint. It's Cat in the Hat.
Bro, there's no way.
I had no idea.
All right, what's the next movie?
The Irishman?
I mean, hint for the next movie.
No, but it definitely has, like, a lot of culture. Jory would not like this one.
Oh, interesting hint.
All right, sounds like we gotta start listing off the cultures that Jory doesn't like.
I gotta think of Alden's perception of Jory and not actually Jory as a person here.
Nah, it's a running joke I make with Jory, or I guess about Jory's tastes all the time.
Well, we know Jory really, really likes Mulan, so that's not on here.
That's Jory's number 1 on his Renaissance list. Yeah. How do you define culture? Like, technically, all these movies have culture in some way.
I feel like I want to say Judas and the Black Messiah, but Jory really liked that movie, so it's definitely not that.
Good, Jory's based.
Does Jory like Sorry to Bother You?
I have no clue what his thoughts are.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm completely lost on this one, too.
I'm hoping I didn't give a Nicholas Roerman kind of hint, but we'll see. Okay, I believe I said that this movie has a lot of culture and that Jory would not like it.
Can I ask a question about it?
Yeah.
Is the film itself culturally effective, or does the film itself have culture?
Film itself, like, has a lot of culture.
Okay. Okay.
I think I'm just going to go with Scott Pilgrim because I guess it's technically like culturally relevant. People really like it. I think Jory hates that movie.
I just noticed Parasite's on this list.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Jory totally hates Asians. Don't worry, I'm kidding. Jory does not hate anyone. But that'd be funny if we spent the entire back half of season 2 making Jory sound racist.
I don't want to guess something that I think's going to be in the top 10.
I mean, at least you still get a point though.
Yeah, true. Fuck it. Lion King 1.5.
It's been a while. We're on 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Lilo and Stitch.
Damn, I was thinking that, but you said Jory hated it. Jory fucking loves Lilo and Stitch.
You did, and you thought too hard on the Jory part. He hates found family stuff.
But he loves Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, but he hates found family stuff.
He does love family stuff. Alden, you're...
That's the joke. I literally said this is a running joke I make about Jory all the time. I make it literally all the time.
I have literally zero memory of you ever making a joke about Jory not liking found family shit.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nate.
No, I think I started it when he said something about Rey Skywalker, and I'm like, you hate found families. And he never denied it.
For someone that doesn't remember anything, you remember that?
Yeah.
That was a Nicholas Roman hint, but moving on.
I did say it might be.
All right, Josh, we are 7 entries now into the list. What are you thinking? You think Alden's list is shaping out the way you expected or something different?
I was surprised to see both Ex Machina and A Ghost Story on this list in general, but I guess it makes sense though, because a lot of movies Alden watches are movies we recommend, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
I mean, I definitely saw Ex Machina like in 2015, which is 3 years before I knew you.
I was just talking more about A Ghost Story.
I'm trying to think of a hint for this next one. One word, water.
Avatar 2.
God, I can't wait for Avatar 2.
Avatar 2.
Let's see, movies about water on here. We've got A Cure for Wellness. There's a bitch underwater on the poster. Submarine. I think that's about water, right? And then there's an entire water planet in Interstellar. I might go with that.
I might go with SpongeBob here.
I mean, I still feel like this is too low for SpongeBob for Alden, but I mean, Dunkirk has a lot of stuff by the water.
I don't think I could guess SpongeBob anymore, right? Didn't I already guess it?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I was going to guess SpongeBob instead of Scooby Doo 2, and then I changed my mind mentally. Okay. So I can still guess SpongeBob. For number 12 for SpongeBob, I mean, it makes sense because I think I jumped the gun on Lion King 1.5. That's probably the animated film in his top 10.
I do not think that Alden has Lion King 1.5 anywhere on this list. I think that was just a joke.
Or is it Dunkirk? And did I say Dunkirk yet?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, what about Interstellar, though? It's got that whole water planet.
I think Interstellar's in Alden's top 10, though. I don't think it is. I think I'm sticking with SpongeBob. The more I think about it, the more it's making sense to me.
Yeah, I feel like this is the right spot for SpongeBob. Even if it is lower, at least I get a point.
Yeah, that's how I'm thinking.
So you're both picking SpongeBob?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know if this came up in your conversation, but it's Mad Max Fury Road.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I guess Mad Max does have that one guy that like controls all the water, and that's why everyone's fighting.
Oh yeah.
Hint for the 11th?
Mm-hmm.
There is magic.
All right, movies with magic in there. It could be Shrek 2.
If Shrek 2 is Alden's number 11 of all time, after almost how many episodes of Duel the Takes are there?
A lot.
This would be episode 72.
After 71 episodes, and Alden's probably mentioned Shrek 2, probably more than half.
Maybe.
The only movies on here that have like a noticeable amount of magic that are like ringing a bell to me are the 2 Suspiria movies. And knowing Alden's like sensibilities and style and the things that he appreciates in movies, I think he probably likes 2018 more. So I think that's going to be where I lean with this. I think I'm going to lock Suspiria 2018.
I watched both Suspirias with you.
When Kevin walked in halfway through.
Nate called that scenario.
I love that he sat there and took like a couple of minutes to try to figure out what was going on and then just gave up. I feel like I've heard Alden talk about Suspiria 2018 a lot more, so I think I'm once again...
I did watch it more recently.
But I don't know. I feel I've heard you really praise that movie. I could take a chance and say Suspiria to split the difference, but I want the point, so I'm gonna go with 2018 Suspiria.
Are you both on 2018 Suspiria then?
I fucking love this movie.
Oh, hell yeah. Big win for us.
Suspiria 2018. You both had it right.
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Josh getting by, riding off my coattails once again. All right. Well, we're running out of spots, considering the fact I know that Alden has a lot of these movies still, and we're now in the top 10.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
I think I'm gonna say there was a pretty big auction of a set piece of this one sometime recently, which should be, well, maybe not. It's a giveaway, but I think it applies to more than one movie.
I think I know what this one is, and I already guessed it. So good luck, Josh. You're on your own, idiot.
Have any of the Legos from the Lego movie been auctioned off recently? I guess I should have kept up with movie prop auctions before this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing Drive just because I really want that white leather jacket with the scorpion on the back. That sounds cool.
I think I'm going to guess The Dark Knight because I feel like Alden likes Interstellar more than The Dark Knight. Was there any props from Jackie Brown? Maybe Alden rewatched Jackie Brown, and yeah, I'm going to stick to The Dark Knight.
Yeah. So, right before I answer, it's not from Tokyo Drift, but the Supra from the first Fast and Furious sold for like $550,000 a few months ago.
Tokyo Drift is your number 10?
No. Before I answer, I just wanted to state that was another auction.
I was thinking of cars from Tokyo Drift, but I'm like, we're not at like number 20, we're at number 10.
Yeah, no, it's SpongeBob.
Yep, I knew it right away.
All right, for number 9, I don't think this works for too many of these, but there is cowboy hat.
Oh.
Just like the one sitting in Josh's house right now.
It could be...
I mean, there's honestly quite a few.
There's a couple.
The Lego movie, I think, has a cowboy sequence.
It does.
Does Ford v Ferrari have somebody with a cowboy hat?
Shelby has one.
Nothing quite screams cowboy hat like NASCAR, Josh.
It's not NASCAR, but Shelby is... Yeah, Shelby had a cowboy hat in there.
Yo, we can't miss Dr. Strangelove. That's pretty prominent use of a cowboy hat, if I do say so myself. I feel like Drive would be a lot cooler if Oscar Isaac's character had a cowboy hat, but I don't think he does.
Isaac.
I think I know what I'm guessing, too. Why don't I guess it first? I'm going to go with Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that's the most iconic like cowboy hat on the list.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Thank You for Smoking, though. I feel like there's a prominent number of cowboy hats, but specifically with Sam Elliott's character of, like, the Marlboro Man. Like, I feel like that's definitely where we're going.
That's a good one, too.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Robert Duvall has a cowboy hat, too, in there.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah. Nate got it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a big deal, you know.
Alden, did you watch Dr. Strangelove?
Maybe.
I've already guessed it, so hopefully he has, and he really likes it.
I doubt Alden's watched it, but who knows? I rewatched Dr. Strangelove like last week, and yeah, no, the president in that movie, Merkin Muffley, it still really, really, really reminds me of you, Alden. All right, President Muffley, what's our next hint?
I kind of want to say cowboy hat again, but I'm not remembering the scene. If there is one in there or not, but I'm pretty sure there is. I'm going to say it is a story. It is historical.
I want to say it again.
There's a bunch on here.
All right, so a historical movie that may or may not have a cowboy hat. I don't think there's a cowboy hat in Dunkirk, but it is historic. I think there's probably a cowboy hat somewhere in Tokyo Drift, and everyone knows that movie is actually about the fall of imperialism in Japan, so it could be that.
I know what it is, so I don't...
Do you?
I think so, because I feel like I already said it.
So you think it's Dunkirk, Josh?
Yeah, it's either Dunkirk or I think it's Dunkirk or Dr. Strangelove, one of those two.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guessed both of those already. Are you going to go with Ford v Ferrari?
I don't know. Maybe. There's also a cowboy hat in Ford v Ferrari, Alden very much said. But there's one in Doctor Strange. I'm just going to say Ford v Ferrari. I think it's Doctor Strangelove, though.
All right, good guess. I'm going to go with Judas and the Black Messiah. I don't really remember there being a cowboy hat in that movie. At least one's not standing out to me. There's definitely a fedora. But it's a historical movie. It's relatively recent, and I think Alden likes it a lot. So I'm gonna go with Judas and the Black Messiah here.
I don't think Josh is going to catch back up. Nate just got it again.
It's Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah.
There's a cowboy hat in that?
There is a scene where they're meeting with white people to try and get them to join their cause, and a lot of them are like kind of racist and wearing cowboy hats. It's very stereotypical. I love it.
That's actually one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Is they're trying to show the Rainbow Coalition. So there's like a group of different gangs that are all, anti-authoritarian, anti-police, and they all want the same thing. They all want to be able to protect themselves and to not have these I guess private army of police officers attacking them. So yeah, there's like a white supremacist group, and they're like, well, these African Americans who really want justice for their community agree with us. So I guess it's like the enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing, and they do it really, really well in this movie, although it's not a main focal point. I don't think they mention like socialism or communism quite enough to really get the point across of the Rainbow Coalition, but beyond that, this is probably one of the best portrayals of that historic event in TV and film so far.
I may bring Cowboy Hat back for a future movie, but not this one.
Stop.
Alrighty, Alden, what's our hint for number 7?
You know what? I'm going to say water again.
Oh, come on.
This one has a very large plot point involving water, rather than just featuring water.
Did I say Dunkirk?
Yes, Josh, you've already guessed Dunkirk, and you've asked 3 times if you've said Dunkirk. Yes, you have already guessed Dunkirk.
Large plot point in water. I could say Drive, but I could also say Blade Runner 2049.
It's like literally the same scene.
The same scene.
The same scene.
I think this is where I'm finally going to make a guess for Dunkirk, just because I feel like it's on this list. I don't know if it's going to be right here, but I want to get the points when it eventually does land its way on this list. So yeah, I'm going to say Dunkirk here at number 7.
I'll say Blade Runner 2049.
I might have been wrong, and Josh might be catching up because it is Blade Runner 2049.
No fucking way.
Nice. Once he said, I thought of like the word plot point. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty big scene involving water.
All right, Alden, number 6.
The hint is I have to pee. 1, because I have to pee, and 2, it relates to the movie. So I'll be right back.
Oh, it's Scott Pilgrim.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because of the pee joke. I gotta pee on her. I gotta pee.
Is Legend that mob movie where Tom Hardy plays like twin brothers that are in the mob? Is there piss in that?
That's what came up on Google when I looked it up earlier, because I thought at first it said I Am Legend.
I feel like if Alden's hint involves around pissing, it's going to be something more like crucial to the plot or the scene. I feel like Scott Pilgrim's just like a runaway joke.
I just remember Alden literally wheezing during that piss joke in Scott Pilgrim.
I mean, there's probably other movies with piss jokes too, like Shrek 2's got one. Scooby Doo 2, doesn't Daphne get pissed on?
I think we're too low for Shrek 2, even though we're at number 6.
Yeah, maybe it's Scooby Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed.
Could be Scooby Doo, dog pissing.
Wait, but when she gets pissed on by Scrappy, that's the first one. I think there's another dog piss joke in the second, though.
Oh, wasn't that the first one, though? Yeah. Or the flashback. Wait. When does he... No, that was Scrappy in the flashback, yeah.
Isn't there that scene with the fucking... Like, they're on the red carpet and a dog comes up and pisses on her and she, like, grosses out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lock in Scooby-Doo, too. Why not?
I'm definitely going with Scott Pilgrim.
Okay, how did you get to Scott Pilgrim?
The pee joke.
Oh, okay.
Alden wasn't that good with his hints.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna drink my tap water real quick that has a little bit of fluoride in it.
Oh, shit. I wasn't thinking about that.
Whoops. Okay, it's Doctor Strangelove.
Oh, there's 2 piss jokes in Scott Pilgrim, actually, now that I think about it.
There's a lot of jokes in Scott Pilgrim. The whole thing is a joke.
I feel like the biggest joke of Scott Pilgrim is people thinking it's Edgar Wright's best movie. I'm also like really pissed at myself for guessing Scooby Doo 2 when it was Dr. Strangelove. What the fuck?
Honestly, that's a good choice based on peeing.
Yeah, hopefully I still collect some points for Scooby Doo 2. Maybe it'll be in the top 5.
Yeah, I hope Scott Pilgrim's actually on this list.
Alrighty, here we are. The hint for number 5, Alden.
I'll be a little more specific. There is an actress who has multiple characters somewhere else in this list, in this movie.
Wait, repeat that.
There is an actress in this movie who has multiple characters from the rest of my list.
So she's acted in more than one movie on this list, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I could have worded things better.
I will go with Short Term 12. Yeah, I guess. Because it's Brie Larson. Now, the question is it Short Term 12 or Scott Pilgrim?
Not left on the list. Already guessed on the list.
So, oh. Okay. So I will go with Short Term 12.
God, even the straightforward hint is like really cryptic for some reason.
Yikes.
All right, well, other actresses that appear in multiple movies on this. Come on, I feel like Tessa Thompson's in a ton of movies. I'm starting to lean towards Sorry to Bother You. I think that the Short Term 12 Brie Larson thing is a little too obvious. I think Alden's trying to pull the wool over our eyes, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another actress, and
Cough, cough.
is Tessa Thompson only in Sorry to Bother You?
I can't think of another one off the top of my head looking at this, but, he's got to have more than one Tessa Thompson movie here.
Especially for an Alden list.
You know what? This hint's making less and less sense, but I'm still guessing Sorry to Bother You to try to reap in points when it's higher on the list.
I guess you could try, by Craig. I guess you could say that maybe Maggie Gyllenhaal's brother is in this one. It's Oakja.
Jesus.
Wow, I wasn't even thinking of Okja. Yeah, no, what's her face? Tilda Swinton's in a lot of movies on this list.
Oh.
I love it. I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie, but I don't know if it's in my top 5 Bong Joon-ho movies alone though.
I'm pretty confident Short Term 12 is somewhere here.
Yeah, I feel like you're definitely going to get some points later.
I don't have Scooby Doo 2 at least.
Hey, Scooby Doo 2 might still be on here. We only got 4 spots left.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that.
Okay, here it is. The hint for number 4? Yeah, what is it?
No, I'm going to kind of use a similar hint.
I'm gonna use my veto.
Okay, let's hear it.
Is Josh vetoing Alden's top 20 favorite movies list? What the hell?
I think Draft Day goes here.
At number 4?
I don't know. Draft Day at number 4 seems a little high.
Okay. I'm kind of gonna use the same hint as last time. There is an actor in this one that is in a previous placed movie.
All right, I think I know this one. I'm very, very confident in this. Beach Bum made the list, which I didn't really think it was going to. I knew Alden liked that movie, but it was number 15. I think that this is a shoo-in for Matthew McConaughey, and Interstellar is here at number 4 for Alden. It only makes sense. I know it's one of his favorite movies.
Alden said actor.
Mm-hmm. I do want to point out, based on my number 5 Okja, Tilda Swinton has 5 characters out of 2 movies on this list already.
So Nate, it could be Mike Myers.
That's a good point. Shrek 2. He's in other movies on here. Cat in the Hat. Yeah.
Or it could be Tom Hardy, and Alden really likes Legend. Ryan Gosling was in Blade Runner 2049, of course.
True, but Drive being above Blade Runner 2049 with Alden's taste doesn't really add up to me.
Yeah, this is a very broad hint now that I think about it. Actually, no, I already said it. Never mind.
Josh is having a hard time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Interstellar. I'm confident in locking that in here. There's other options, but I feel like this is just the right placement. I feel like Shrek 2 would be a little too low here for Alden.
I was thinking Interstellar 2 because it's got the same Nolan.
2? There's a sequel?
Interstellar 2, First Man.
I was also thinking that because the cast, Nolan usually keeps around the same cast, and we've talked about Nolan a lot. Honestly, I want to guess The Dark Knight, but I already guessed it, so I'm going with the other movie. I don't even want to.
Should I throw in another hint just for fun?
I mean, if you want, but I'm staying with Interstellar.
Okay, there's a lot of Academy nominations and winners.
Well, I guess it did. Interstellar's got one, maybe two.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Michael Caine's been nominated several times. Anne Hathaway's been nominated a couple times. Obviously, Matthew McConaughey has won a couple of times. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
I want to say The Dark Knight, but I can't. So I'm gonna go with Interstellar. I don't even want to agree with you here, Nate. I'm not doing this on purpose.
Are you both saying Interstellar?
Yeah.
It's short-term 12.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, there it is.
Well, I got points still, but not much. It was the first movie I guessed. It's all the way here at 4?
Yeah, we got Lakeith Stanfield and Judas and the Black Messiah. Brie Larson finally shows up. I don't think I have Rami Malek in anything else on my list.
Well, yeah, because the best thing he's done is the TV show Mr. Robot. I don't think that counts as a movie, and if it was, would it even be in your top 20? Who knows?
Unfortunately, I love that show.
This top 3, I don't know.
This is not going the way I thought it would. Here it is. Number 3, Alden.
I'm going to, I guess, say the bridge between practical and CGI is done very well.
So Scooby...
Damn, so this is where Interstellar's going. We just guessed it one spot early, bruh.
I think that's what it is. Scooby Doo 2. Now, you want to both guess Draft Day here?
No, Draft Day's not on this list.
You're gonna call it a neutral. Did Dunkirk make the list?
It's not looking good for Dunkirk, no.
Could be Dunkirk. I mean,
the only other movie that I could think it is Sorry to Bother You with like the horse people kind of thing. I think that's a really cool practical effect. The visual effects are pretty minimal in that movie, but it's probably Interstellar.
I don't know. The horses, upon rewatch, look a little... It's not the first thing I think of when I think of Sorry to Bother You, but...
unfortunately, every time I watch that movie and I close my eyes at night, the first thing that is in my head is the horse-human cock hybrid.
I think it's Interstellar or Dunkirk, so I guess I have nothing to lose if I do put Sorry to Bother You here.
Yeah, I've already guessed all of those, so I'm just gonna guess the Lego movie here. I don't think Alden likes it this much, but, I think the practical and visual effects are very well, mixed, and, maybe I'll get a point.
Yeah, y'all put Interstellar one place too short.
Yep.
Bruh.
Probably going to be a nothing points for each of us. I don't know.
All right, well, I have no clue where this list is going. Alden, what is our hint for number 2? Are Josh and I going to get a point here?
Yeah. Good soundtrack.
There it is.
Yep, it has to be Shrek 2, right? Number 2 overall, though?
You want to just do it, Nate? Shrek 2.
Okay, if Shrek 2 is here, what the fuck is Alden's number 1?
I don't know, and I'm afraid. Yeah. I'm going to also say Shrek 2. We'll just make number 1 interesting for us.
Number 2 is Shrek 2.
There we go.
Woo, yay.
I need a good hint for this one, and I don't have one yet.
Have we ever talked about it on Duel of the Takes?
Yeah.
I think this is the first time since Nate's horror movie list we had a number 1 where nobody knew. Yeah.
That's what I was kind of hoping. I figured Josh would overestimate my love for Nolan, and I figured Nate would get a lot of the bottom picks.
Yeah, I did get a lot of the bottom picks, and then Josh fucking stole my points by also guessing them.
But I was pretty confident in this one.
Dunkirk and The Dark Knight might not be on here.
Yeah, I don't think Alden is putting a Nolan movie at number 1 here. Maybe it's
Tokyo Drift, number 1.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I've guessed everything that I would guess here for Alden's favorite movie, honestly.
The ones that make sense I can't guess. That is my issue here.
I'm reading Letterboxd reviews for this movie. I feel like I should read one of these as a hint.
Yeah, go for it.
This one's in Portuguese. I'm scared to translate it.
It's definitely one we've both already guessed, right, Josh?
I think so. If the movie I'm thinking of isn't on Alden's list, I'll be pretty surprised.
Okay, I've got one. I don't think this gives it away at all. No, it might. Either way, this movie is so utterly tremendously based. This is from Letterboxd user Maddie. It was posted 3 days ago.
Ooh, actually, it could be Parasite. I feel like its themes of classism resonate pretty well with Alden.
Damn, I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna go with Parasite too. Yeah, I was just gonna say it to say it though. I wasn't actually thinking it was number one.
Well, I'm going to read this other one. This movie is absolutely one of my favorites to ever exist. Something about the surrealist low sci-fi that permeates the film like a drug-induced haze makes every twist and turn almost a something experience rather than a gripping, grasping moment.
Oh shit, Josh, we were bamboozled. It's Sorry to Bother You, Josh. We got played!
Say the movie, please.
It's Sorry to Bother You. Nate just said it. Yeah. You both were right.
That was interesting.
Wow. Well, that did not go the way I thought. There were quite a few movies omitted that I would have figured were in your top 20.
Oh, now that we're finished with this list, I wasn't too big a fan of Drive. Yeah. It just kind of, I don't know. Didn't hit home.
So what about Sorry to Bother You got it over Shrek 2?
I can't watch Shrek 2 like Nate watches Suspiria. I can probably watch Sorry to Bother You like Nate watches Suspiria. I can watch Shrek 2 a lot, don't get me wrong, but like Shrek 2 to bed every night, I can't do that.
Yeah, but falling asleep to Sorry to Bother You sounds, like, difficult. Like, what?
Yeah, the voices in the movie are really, they're all great. I love the cast. Everyone works perfectly for their role. And like that review said, it's so utterly tremendously based. I guess it's got like similar vibes to Parasite, but better movie. Sorry, Bong Joon-ho.
Fun fact, I have still yet to see Parasite.
Well, that's because you're also racist, Josh.
I like it a lot, but not top 20 a lot.
I remember it being your number one movie of 2019, which says a lot because we watched a lot of movies in 2019.
Beach Bum was in 2018, right? Or was that 2019?
No, it was definitely 2018 because I watched it with you guys.
Yeah, because that held it for the entire year. I mean, I like Dunkirk a lot, but top 20, no.
You did say The Dark Knight and Dunkirk are both in your top 5 movies of all time on this show.
Yeah, that was also a year ago.
I like to trust my friends' words. Today, I learned I can't trust them.
I watched the majority of these movies, about half of these movies after I made that statement.
All right, Alden, before we have you read your list of top 20 favorite movies of all time, I have to declare Josh as the winner. Although we guessed the same number of movies correctly, he guessed more in proximity to where they actually were than I did. For example, I guessed Short Term 12 at number 20 and had a 14-point deviation where it was actually at number 4. So, yikes.
I don't even understand that point system.
It's always been weird.
Damn. So, this is the first time I think I've won.
I think I've won this multiple times. My number 20 is A Ghost Story. My 19 is Ex Machina. 18 is Kill Bill. 17 is Grave of the Fireflies. 16, Baby Driver. 15, The Beach Bum. 14, The Cat in the Hat. 13, Lilo and Stitch. 12, Mad Max Fury Road. 11, Suspiria 2018. 10, The SpongeBob SquarePants Movie. 9, Thank You for Smoking. 8, Judas and the Black Messiah. 7, Blade Runner 2049. 6, Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. 5 is Okja. 4 is Short Term 12. 3 is Interstellar. 2 is Shrek 2. 1 is Sorry to Bother You.
Dude, this is nuts to me. Falling asleep to Sorry to Bother You, like, that sounds scary. Like, scarier than falling asleep to Suspiria.
Just like listening to his phone voice, I forget that actor's name. I think,
David Cross.
yes, David Cross and Patton.
Holy shit, did your cat just burp?
Yep. Patton Oswalt is another phone voice, and I think Lakeith Stanfield's voice, Tessa Thompson, everyone who just speaks in that movie doesn't have they've all got good voices. So it's definitely a don't pay attention to, just like have playing, and it's a soothing sound.
I don't know, I'd wake up when Terry Crews is yelling at me for rent.
Nah, Terry Crews yelling puts me to sleep.
All right, well, on that note, thank you everybody for checking out today's episode of Duel of the Takes. If you noticed anything different about this episode, yeah, my audio track deleted. It was on that hard drive that was taken from me. So yeah, I re-recorded all of these lines after editing down Josh's and Alden's bits. So I hope you enjoyed this little experiment. I hope to never have to do it again, but thanks for your support and patience with this season of Duel of the Takes.